Hi, I'm Tara, and I'm here with Corey Michelle from Corey Michelle Presents Denver's Event Diva. Corey takes the stress out of hosting an event so you can enjoy the party just like your guests. Corey also works extensively with nonprofits and charity fundraising events, and so we're really excited to have you here today to share with us your tips on how to have a party with a budget. Because this time of year, a lot of people want to throw holiday events, but I think for a lot of us, we think, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, it's going to be a lot of work. So, but still would like to have a party. So what are some things that we can do to kind of alleviate that stress part of it?
Alleviate the stress. That's a good idea. The first thing I would do is start with a checklist. Figure out, what you want your theme to be. Do you want a theme, or do you just want to invite people over? Your food. You want to talk about all other things that you want to have: entertainment, music, your decor. Do you want to decorate? And then really look at a budget. How much do you want to spend? And you can add or remove things from that according to your budget.
And so what are some of your tips to cut back on that budget part?
Oh, I've got lots of super saver tips for that. The first place I would start is with food. You can definitely save some money when you're looking at food purchases. A lot of people like to go to the fancy stores and buy the high-end items. You really don't have to do that when you're throwing a party. Presentation is a little bit more important, as long as the food still tastes good.
So where are some places to cut corners with food? What would be some ideas?
Sam's Club is a great place, Costco, those kind of bulky item places. You can even at your local grocery store find bulk foods in their bulk department. In the freezer section, a lot of times. You can heat them up, they taste really good. People are going to know they're not homemade, however, they're still going to taste good.
So you don't have to be cooking all day in the kitchen and make everything homemade.
You can, but it's going to cost you a little bit more money, and you're going to spend a lot more time doing it.
Time, and I think time's more important to people than money right now.
Exactly.
Okay, so now when you talk about presentation, what are some tips with that? Because I know we can spend a lot of money on decorating and flowers and things like that. What can we do to cut those costs?
Flowers is actually a great place to save money. A lot of people like to go and buy great big bouquets of roses and big bouquets of expensive flowers where you can spend $50 to $75 just on one bouquet, and you don't really need to do that. Flowers go a long way, and you can get a bouquet at your local grocery store for $20 and break it up into a couple of different small bouquets and set them around the house, and it works out pretty well.
Now, what about with invitations, time, stamps, postage? What are some tips with that?
Invitations, cut out the paper invitations, skip those, move to online invitations. There's a great website called evite.com, and you can create a little cool invitation there, send them out via email. It has a map on there. You can ask guests to bring things. They can even carpool on there as well.
And that's okay etiquette-wise?
Etiquette-wise, I've been doing it for years, and a lot of other people have as well. Maybe not for a wedding, but for a holiday party or a birthday party or baby shower, it's definitely okay, and they even have themed Evite cards for that too. The advantage actually to using Evite is that your guests can reply right there in the moment, so it's easier for them than having to call you or to have to send the thing back, the invitation back to you, and then other people can see who's coming. So maybe somebody will say, "Oh, Tara's going to be there, so I want to go now," or things like that. You can kind of see what's going on.
Make it more fun. Now, what's the etiquette with asking people to bring something? I see a lot of these BYOB, and with the holidays coming, and alcohol can really eat up a lot of your budget. So where does that line go there?
It sure can. There's two things to that. One is you can really ask people to bring something. They want to bring something anyway, so use them. Right? Not in a bad way, but they're going to bring something. So just direct their focus to whatever it is that you need. Most people are at least willing to bring a bottle of wine. Sometimes they'll even bring a food item. If you have some good friends, you just want to say, "Hey, will you just bring a couple of bottles?" Or you can open it up to everybody and say, "Everybody, bring your favorite bottle of wine." You might even have friends with extra, the big 1.75 liter of tequila or rum in their liquor cabinet that they're not using. You just ask around and see if you can, have people contribute in that way.
Because I know the worst is when I go to a party and somebody says, "Oh, don't bring anything," and anytime you go to somebody's home, you want to bring something. So you're just saying maximize that. Use that to support your party.
Basically, tell them what you need in so many words. Say, "Hey, if you want to bring anything, bring a bottle of wine. We're looking for wines from around the world," and you can even really make it fun and have a contest. Maybe give away a prize, a small little tchotchke or something like that, and do a little wine tasting. Which one is your favorite wine? Do we have wines from Spain, Australia, California? And you can really get them involved. And that theme actually goes along in with the having a more casual sort of party that people can really just enjoy. They don't have to worry about being stuffy and which fork to use and things like that, but they can really just have some fun.
And theme parties are big right now. People really are
Yes.
getting into theme parties.
People love a theme. Some people come dressed up. Some people make you a dish that, and just bring it because of the theme. They really get into theme parties.
And what are some of the more popular ones that you see?
Oh, I see everything from Mexican is always popular here in Colorado. We have, what are some of the themes?
I like the wine tasting
The
one that you
wine
were talking
tasting.
about.
Wine tasting is always really good. We have I've done dipping themes where everybody brings a different dip. We've done.
I love that too.
We've done.
Yeah, see, I do like the theme.
The luau's are always a fun time because you can make fun fruity drinks and just throw whatever fruit you have into the rum mix.
That makes the party more fun.
It always does.
And now you work basically with big corporate companies that are really having a big holiday party where their HR person, they want to contact you if they want to have a good party.
That's right.
So, well, great, Corey. We appreciate you being here. We hope your holiday party is fun, and check us out next week.